The worst period of all time. I'd have to rank that up there, 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to show you the new NHL. And wait a minute, don't do it yet. You're going to see more of this, and I don't blame the players. Rosehill has to make this club hitting. Watch this. He misses them on purpose. Look, you know why? I'll tell you why later. Now watch Subban. Watch Kessel. Watch. Look. Misses them on purpose. And this is what you're going to see time after time after time. And I don't blame the players one bit.
Well, there was a video extolling the virtues of the players for showing, the ability to restrain.
Yeah, and there's going to go hit, and then you saw a period like that. And then watch this penalty on Shin. Watch, this is boarding. Imagine that. Watch this. Watch this here. That's boarding. Look, he hits his own head. I mean, I'm telling you, folks.
Well, growing pains, would you say growing pains?
Growing pains. I'll tell you one thing. I'd hate to be paying $175 to watch that stuff.
Well, Don, here's the thing. Do you like the videos Brendan Shanahan has?
I don't know. I never saw them. I don't want to.
No, but just the idea that he's doing the supplemental discipline by showing the player rather than telling. No?
Let's put it this way, and we'll get right into it, okay? I was going to do a little thing on Elliott. Can I do the little thing? I want to show Elliott. And what does he have at the start? Come on, do your job.
Well, tonight it's a different show tonight because it doesn't matter. Max Pacioretty and Chari, you caught a little something.
I want to show it. No, all you kids, wait a minute, don't show it. All you kids out there, I'm going to save your life. I'm going to show you something. After you score a goal, never push a defenseman because they're infuriated. Watch what happens. Now watch, he pushes them for some reason, and look why would he do that? Now watch what Chara does. After this, he goes bananas. A 6'9" giant, and you push him. Kids, leave the defenseman alone like that because they always remember.
That little incident was a precursor to the hit that came in the following game with Chara. So you're saying it was premeditated that Chara meant to do it?
All I'm saying is he ticked them off, and he got it the next game. Leave the defenseman alone after a goal because they always feel it's their fault.
So we're going to get into a little bit here. But Shanahan, the video's good idea. What are we going to do about headshots? The NHL's got a problem. So
just let me tell you what the Brendan Shanahan, the senior vice president of player safety and hockey operations.
That's good.
Isn't that good? That's a new one. He's got here. What he's done, he's really set a precedent. And he did it with the very first one on Shelley. Shelley, dumb, hits Boyce into the corner. And what happens is he gives him 10 games. 10 games. You know how many shifts Boyce met? He only lost 2 shifts. Now, what's going to happen when he puts a guy out for about 10 games or the season? We're going to give him 40 games?
Or it's a superstar.
Or a superstar, something like that. You bid that 10 games, you went on too fast. Absolutely ridiculous. And Shelley, and you know, when you do stuff like that, and I'm not knocking, he's trying to do something like that, but here you show. They are not, when you give an excuse to the players not to hit, they will not hit.
Bingo. You always said that to me, Don. They give the player an excuse and they'll take it. And I remember bringing that up in his summit 10 years ago or whatever it was.
Absolutely. And when you say, hey, will you get a hit? The player's hit, the whole deal, they won't hit it. And that's just the start. Watch.
Another neat thing Elliott had in the pregame show tonight was a little snippet of Sidney Crosby wondering about the Steckel hit. And you're going to show about 3 examples of where you think
Wait, I just show you this. Now, remember this here. You remember that we'll get to the Crosby one. What happens is, and I've seen it 100 times, we got a couple. Go ahead and run it. Watch Neil. I think it's Neil on Grabowski. Watch. Oh, I didn't see him. It was an accident. I didn't. Here he comes out again. Watch Neil. I don't blame Neil. Watch. Oh my. I didn't mean to hit him. That was really ridiculous. Oh, and Ferentz, the guy that really ripped everybody. Watch. Boom. And then you can't get it. And now Crosby coming up. Steckel met everything like this. Boom. I'm not saying he went to hit him, but the key is he doesn't look back. If you run into anything, you're going to look back. I'm not saying he went out to hit him, but he was there and he did it.
Because the other 2 you showed, it's like they lean in, whereas he doesn't seem to lean in.
He knew his head was there. And I told you when that happened, I said he's hurt bad. The Hedberg one after was nothing. I knew he was hurt bad.
Okay, last thing on the hits for now, because we've got 3 and 4 nights. Scott Stevens, you want to show his pack?
I want to know how many Brandon, vice president of or whatever it is, Well, how many games would you give Scott Stevens, Hall of Famer? Everybody loved this guy. We used to say, what a hitter, boy. What a guy, Hall of Famer. How many games would you give him for this one? And you'll enjoy this, folks, because you're never, ever going to see it again. Never. In our sport, and I'll get into that later maybe, and that was there. You'll never see it again, and it's ridiculous what they've done. The players will not hit. Guaranteed.
God bless them all. Our sadness this summer was unparalleled for obviously what happened overseas in the Russian plane crash and Brad McCurry, who we loved. But your brethren, Don, obviously it started with Derek Boogaard, Rick Rippon, and Wade Belak. The feeling was that in all three cases there's a connection that they were dealing with demons caused by their...
Is that ridiculous? I'll tell you one thing there. You people that are against fighting, you should be ashamed of yourself. You took advantage of that to make your point on fighting. You should be ashamed of yourself doing something like that. I did a little research. Since 1999, there's been 8 guys commit suicide, and not one of them was a fighter. And when I played, I remember 4 guys committing suicide. Not one of them was a fighter. But you jumped on this with both feet. You should have been ashamed of yourself. But the ones that I am really disgusted with, and I hate to say this when the kids are listening, what George LaRocque said about a bunch of pukes that fought before Stu Grimson, Chris Nyland, and Jim Thompson, the reason that they're drinking drugs and alcoholics because they fight. You turncoats, you hypocrites. There's one thing I'm not, is a hypocrite. You guys, you were fighters, and now you don't want guys that make the same living you did.
Don Cherry in the Coach's Corner on Hockey Night in Canada on CBC.
Coach's Corner on CBC. Brought to you by Cheetah Power Surge Energy Drink. No caffeine crash. And that's no bull.